The scenario I chose was day 5. Today is a quiet day. It is a visiting day. The prisoners like visiting days, especially if they have a visitor. Today you conduct routine searches, distribute mail, process prisoner visits, and serve meals. There are no disturbances today. The day turns into a night, which is even quieter and longer. There are two main big ideas that I picked up from going through this course in these scenarios. The first being the corrections process, and the second being a correctional officer's role. I will focus on the correctional officer's role first and how that was integrated into the assignments. Working through these scenarios, I realized that a correction officer's job isn't only walking through the prison, making sure that inmates don't cause trouble. It's so much more. The scenario I learned the most from when it comes to officer duties is day 5, where it took me through a day in the life of a corrections officer. On a usual quiet day, I learned that not only do the officers supervise inmates, but they serve meals, deliver mail, and process prisoner visits as well. Researching for that assignment, I also found out how officers conduct their duties. As an example, I didn't know until now that while delivering mail, officers can skim and search the mail before giving it to prisoners. For the corrections process, while doing these scenarios, I've also learned a lot about it, mainly focused on in the first few days. While processing visitors and prisoners, you have to put into account their crimes, recidivism, and any other factors that would determine an inmate's level of housing in prison, for example, minimum, medium, and maximum. A correctional officer would then have to hand out uniforms, assign prison cells, and talk to and debrief any new coming prisoners. The main essential question that these scenarios answered for me was of how the management of populations varied in a correctional facility. In the scenarios, there are multiple days where the focus is on race and cultural relations, where gangs and racists single out or attack minorities. Population varieties, whether it is age, race, or religion, play a big part in how a corrections facility is run. The performance of the officers. Population varieties, whether it is age, race, or religion, is paramount in an officer's job to make sure that there are no conflict between groups. Overall, this course has taught me many things that I will take with me going forward, both in education and in my future career.